You know, I keep telling you, lad, about this eyeballing you're doing with me. You've got to stop that. You know who feeds you, right? Hey, I'll deal with you later. I've got to go make a video. First, I need to cut a steak. Well, hello to ya. Okay. Now, you see this shadow here? Well, that's a cattle panel. The steaks that I just cut, and a little rope. I'm going to make a little innovation here to show you. Pointy sticks and rocks have been useful for innovations ever since they were thought about. Not too bad. Very quick and easy with improvised materials. It's got a little bit of a lean-to. Let's see if I can take that out. And we'll do away with the need of the rope for today. It's standing up good enough, and it won't be here long anyhow. This is my quick little innovation, simply just to hold my Joby. Cattle panels are wonderful, and there's so many things that you can do with them. They are like tinker toys, right? Tinker toys to the outside world. I've even seen these used inside houses for different architectural effects. Let's get on with the rest of it. All right. We're going to stay stable here? I hope so. Got a lot of wind today. And right now, we have got the this major, I hope, the last cold spell that's going to be affecting us here in North America. A big bunch of cold air and snow coming in. I believe doing things different today. They talked about how they were so glad that they didn't get their garden in when they wanted to. These little delays sometimes can mean the difference in having a garden and not. They would have lost everything that they put out there or had to spend a lot of time protecting everything. So I'm glad that delay helped you out doing things different. Let's get on to this. This is an update, an official update to the things that we're doing in SHEDWARS. Little quick one, got some notes in here. I'm going to answer some questions that have come up from some of the participants. And the main thing I wanted to do with this is to bring the new people in that have not had a chance and they're asking about the Gladiator challenges, to help give them some directions, and for other people. The Gladiator challenges that we have, in the past, we have put the instructions for these in other videos, like a normal gardening video, and then you'll have some important instruction in there. And if you didn't watch the video, you missed out on that. And so I didn't think that was the way for that to be done anymore. So we put in official videos for whatever everybody needs to see. And you can find those under the title name of SHEDWARS21 : official. When you see that, that is important instructions to what we're doing in SHEDWARS that you need to see. Now, Gladiator 1, the information for that was put into, I think, a live stream or another video. And Gladiator 1 challenge, Gladiator challenge number 1, is who can grow the longest celery. And that involved the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. So wherever you are in the world, grow your longest celery. And the measurement is from the root, where you trim it off to the root, to the trim tip, like you would go and buy it at the store. The part that you would eat. That's the way I understand that. Gladiator Challenge 2 was the garden innovation. Now, That one, that was also, the instructions were given in a live stream. And if you were there, you saw it. If you're not, you didn't. So now here's the rules for now. The celery, the longest celery there, that will go until the end of the northern hemisphere growing season, and we'll see who can grow the largest celery in the world. The garden innovation, that challenge is almost over. So it ends on April 27th. You have to have your video uploaded by then for that. Whatever your cool idea is for an innovation that you have done, that you're using, that you think will help someone in their garden. You know, there may be some silly ones out there, but you know, that's not going to help anybody. What we're trying to do is help people. Anyhow, y'all pardon the wonderful sounds of spring and pollen and cold air. Let's see, we've got the Secret Seed Gladiator Challenge, and what we found so far is we had a bunch of people from Will It Grow needing to get a partner from Team Woodcutter. So if you're on Team Woodcutter and you do not have a partner or Will It Grow, whatever, come and make a comment here and say that you're a woodcutter and you're looking for somebody from Will It Grow or whatever. Say what team you're on and that you're looking for a partner, whether it be woodcutters or Will It Grows, because we've got brand new woodcutters and John has still been doing underhanded things and sneaking people in on his team. I know he has. I see you out there, right? You weren't in a draft. You're coming in now. So go ahead and comment and just go ahead and come out in the open, meet everybody and say that you're looking for a partner. And you folks can join the Secret Seed competition. That's a lot of fun. Gladiator 4 was store-bought, something grown from the store. Number 5 is who can grow the biggest pepper. Now we've had people complaining. No matter what you do, there's some people that's going to get it and some people going to complain. There's all these challenges. Well, this is a gardening competition. The northern hemisphere is starting up. We're starting to grow. And if you're going to grow the biggest pepper in the northern hemisphere, much less the world or whatever, you might want to get the information now and start growing it now. So that's why we do these things. There will be other Gladiator challenges that come up throughout the season, but these that involve growing something, we want to give them to you now. I'm thinking that August would be a bad time to say who's got the biggest pepper, right? So that's for those folks that were saying we've got too many challenges. These are all year things, or all season long things. Now then, we've got Gladiator challenges out there. There's a few notes. Okay, we do harvesting, foraging. SHEDWARS is all about teaching people how to grow their own food or get it in whatever ways possible, besides stealing from somebody else and becoming a problem. Food scarcity, food issues are being talked about a lot. The price of food, no matter what, it looks like in the very near future we're going to have issues with food of some kind. And if we do, the more people growing their own, the better. So that's our mission. And one of those things is to teach foraging. Now, a question specific to foraging came up. Permaculture. I believe I've got your name right. He had a pile of walnuts sitting there. Great big pile. Now, here's the thing with that. That counts. That's foraging. Even though those walnuts were grown last year and they're still laying on the ground. If it's out there, pick it up and eat it. But now here's the thing. whenever you shuck down the hull of a walnut, there's not much left, but there's a lot of weight there in that hull. So for nuts, the only thing that will count is what you have, the edible part. Don't go trying to weigh a truckload of walnuts, you know. Just weigh the edible part. And if you want to, hull out 10 of them and see what your edible part weighs versus the inedible part, and, you know, figure out the right formula to find out how much edible food that you have inside those nuts. And that would apply for anything else. It's just like filleted out fish, you know, the part that you eat versus the head and guts, or a cow that you've butchered or whatever. The part that you're going to eat is what you weigh. And another thing that came up, which is a very good question, is what about the kale or the collards that I've got that I planted last year and it's still growing food? Well, that can count. You don't have to start out with brand new plants. If you've got things in your garden that are still growing from last year and they're still making food, go ahead and harvest them. I'm playing with my shadow now. Yeah, it's fine. As long as whatever you harvest comes after our start date of March 23rd. Nothing beforehand can count. I'm getting a flashing warning here. Hang on. Okay, that warning was telling me that I've gone 10 minutes so far. For some reason, it's trying to help y'all out. Okay, so we've got most of the other stuff taken care of here. I just want you to know it's a team effort. Everything that we do, no matter what team you're on, we're all part of one team, the SHEDWARS family. And if you've got crops or something that you can't harvest or whatever, something's gone wrong for you, don't worry. The end of the season is a team effort. And we all understand that. Don't get frustrated. If you lose something, what I'm saying is there's a lot of people that think that they don't have too much to offer, and that held people back. Maybe they were in an apartment, but the point is to help everyone. That's the goal. If you're in an apartment, you have things to teach other people in apartments to grow food. Now let's see here. Okay, grudge match, right? Now, this is an unofficial type challenge. We're opening this up to everyone that wants to participate. There is no official SHEDWARS prizes that's going to be given away for this. It's almost like a Gladiator challenge, but we're going to call it SHEDWARS21 : grudge match. That's the title. If you've got somebody on another team and you think that you are a better gardener than them and can grow more food, if you want to offer them to join you in a grudge match, by all means, go ahead. That'll be fun. We can have people challenging each other to grow the most weight all throughout the year. And we'll see who is the better gardener between you and you over here. Which one of y'all is better? So that's SHEDWARS21 : grudge match. That sounds like a lot of fun. We've had people asking about that. Let's see, of course, we've got SHEDWARS.com is our website, and we have lots of information there, adding more all the time. And something else I want to mention, the Southern Hemisphere, their season is about to end. It's just about done. They're getting their final weigh-ins now as team members, and those will be filtered up to the team captains, and we can establish a winner overall between the two teams. You're all winners. We appreciate everyone that's joined us in the Southern Hemisphere. You folks have done a fantastic job You've given us friendship and taught us things from the other side of the world. When it's winter here, we can watch you garden there. It's wonderful having friends all across the globe. And I can't thank you enough for that. But your season is winding up. I have heard of a live stream that Team Downunder is going to do. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be just their team. I think some of them were wanting to reach out to Team Southern Cross and have it be a big thing together. I hope that something like that happens and we all come together at the end here and, put down the hose and pick up a glass of tea and have some fun together. So that's coming up. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Saturday morning, maybe early, U.S. time, sometime early in the morning on Saturday for their live stream. Look for details from Garwin at Janderra, I think. She's leading the effort down there, I believe. Or Darren from Team Downunder, either one of them. That may be all I've got here. But it is a team effort, and it's for fun. And try to teach people, how to grow food. That's the whole point. And to have fun. Let your hair down a little bit, But anyhow, yeah, let's let that be it. On foraged items like the nuts, I think there's a 100-pound limit on that is what was established. Just have to go back and put that in there, right? But that's all for today. If there's a need for doing something else later, I will. Put your questions and comments down in the comment section. If you've watched this video, that is your badge of honor right there, I assure you. Because watching me doing my little puppet parade with the shadow puppets can be kind of boring, I suppose. But you deserve your recognition, and putting those comments down there is a way to do it. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, leave those down there, or suggestions, whatever. But anyhow, it's good to see you folks. I'll wrap this up. Y'all be good. We'll see you next time. Oh, you thought it could be better, huh? A better video. Well, your mother was a toad. How about that? Aye.